She recording?
I'm recording.
Is she on? Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking about HCMs. That's a hazardous containment materials. These particular materials typically come out of your small ones. And since you guys are going to be expecting a new one in your little group called the family, we really got to talk about HCMs, hazardous containment materials. So first, you're going to get a package, and it's going to be coming from Aunt and Uncle, Alan and Darlene. Well, don't worry about the phones, you can get those later. You're going to be getting a package in the mail. I don't got one right now to show you, but you're going to be getting a package on the mail. The first thing that you're going to open up, you're going to see your flashlight. What that's good for is when you wake up in the middle of the night, you got to go into your little one's room and you got to make sure that there's no HCM. Remember, those are hazardous materials. So you got your flashlight. That's the first thing. Next thing, I'm going to have my little helper over here give me a hand. Next thing you're going to find, if you do find an HCM with that flashlight, you're going to find a set of safety goggles. These are splatter resistant safety goggles, so you got to unpackage them first of all. So just give me a minute, I'll get them unpackaged. So you're going to find your splatter resistant safety goggles. You're going to unpackage those. You're going to go ahead and put those on. She's going to go and demonstrate that for you. Now what these are going to do is they're going to protect your eyesight during the removal of the HCM. You got to have your eyesight to protect you from the HCM just in case it splatters. Next thing you're going to find is you can find yourself some gloves. Those are important for obvious reasons. I'm going to let her put those on right now. By the way, this is all part of Daddy's Double Deluxe Diaper Duty Assortment. This is the package you're going to be getting. So she got her gloves on there. She got her splatter resistant eyewear on. Next thing you're going to find in this kit, I'm going to look at my notes here because I don't know all this, so I don't have it all memorized. You're going to find your hypoallergenic accelerated safety mask. Looks like a regular safety mask, but it's actually a pretty intense safety mask. So I'm going to give that to her. She's going to put that on. And you got to pay attention to how she does this because this is how you got to do it in the middle of the night when you go in there with your flashlight and you find an HCM. They're very dangerous. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to locate this little guy right here. This is a heavy-duty measuring tape. It's got a power lock on it, so you know if you got a nasty one, you got to chase it around. You can just lock it so it stays open and it automatically retracts. This, by the way, is also got blade armor on it. Just in case you get some of that HCM on there, it'll come right off in the wash. Don't worry about that. Why do you need this? That's the question you're asking. Men, here's why you need this. Because Mama ain't going to want to get out of bed in the middle of the night to check if there's any HCMs. So you're going to take this measuring tape, you're going to go in there with your flashlight. That was the first thing. You're going to measure that HCM. Now we're going for about a 2-inch measurement. You might get up to 3-inch. But if you get any bigger than that, you make sure you leave that room right then and there and go get Mama. Mama's got these things called hormones. Hormones allows her to deal with heavy-duty HCMs. Men, we don't got those. This is very, very important. You got to have that to make sure that your HCM is within your usable size. Otherwise, you go get Mom and get her out of bed and make sure that she does her business with HCM. Next thing you're going to do is, I don't remember. Oh, she's not ready. She's not ready. She needs the potentially infectious apron. You gotta have that. Sorry, I forgot that. You gotta rewind a little bit. You gotta have that. That is a potentially infectious material apron. It's a heavy-duty apron, as you can tell. Ain't nothing getting through that. You can go through a hurricane with that on. So, let's recap here. You got your flashlight. You find the HCM. It's less than 2 inches. Daddy, we're gonna go ahead and deal with it. It's less than 2 to 3 inches. We're going to go ahead and deal with this. You're going to look like this. You're not going to be as beautiful as this, but you're going to look around like this. Next thing you're going to find in this kit is this. This is your hazardous disposal bag. This is very important. It's double walled. It's really strong. It's really, you can put your dog in this. He ain't going to get out. So, hazardous materials written right on it. You take that little sleeve off right there. I already got one open, so I'm not going to do that. I got one open right here. I'm prepared. So you see it's nice and big, just in case you have a big HCM and Mama's helping. Man, all we're gonna do is stand there with our apron and go like this, and Mama's gonna put it in there. But if men, we do have to deal with it, turn that around so you can see the hazardous material sign on there. Men, if we gotta do it, this is your next best friend. Now I got myself a little dirty diaper here. It's not dirty, it's just a little piece of cloth. But this is your next best friend, okay? You wanna make sure that you stay 3 feet away from that HCM, otherwise you might get contaminated. Even with all this stuff on got here, you want to stay 3 feet away from that HCM. So, proper use for this, when you got your flashlight out, obviously you can turn the lights on, but it's more fun with a flashlight. Take flashlight, locate the HCM, you take that and you put it in the hazardous materials bag. Okay, and then you quickly close up that hazardous materials bag. Now, what do you do with the hazardous material bag? You throw it away. You throw it away. You don't even want to be near that thing. Okay? It's double walled, it's double insulated, you can't smell it, you can't see it, you can't touch it, it's just gone. So when you get this in the mail, just want you guys to be prepared. This is a demonstrational video to let you guys know how to use your HCM material, HCM handling kit. Okay? All this is going to be in there, it's all going to be packaged up, it's all part of the Daddy's Deluxe Diaper Duty Assortment from Aunt Darlene and Uncle Alan. Alright, so I just want to let you guys know that's what you're going to be using, that's what you're going to be doing. My next demonstrational video will come out in about a month, okay? It's going to have a whole different kit, and it's about toddlers, because toddlers, there's all different things you got to deal with toddlers. So stand up for a second. This is what you should look like when you're dealing with HCMs, hazardous containment materials in the middle of the night. Thank you. We'll see you guys later.